Hello friends, my name is Sheree. Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I am so excited to be creating a YouTube video. This is a long time coming. I have been wanting to do this for so long. I love doing makeup so much. I am not a professional makeup artist by any means. I just like to do my makeup and, see what beautiful art that I can create. If you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. Okay, as I mentioned, let's get started. Let's get right into this look. I will be priming my face with the Wet n Wild Water Drop Primer in the scent Rose. I do want to note that I did do my brows off camera. And if you want to see how I do my brows, just comment below and I will make a video about that. Go ahead and using the Water Drop Primer in Rose. Y'all, how are y'all doing? I am so excited for this to be my first video. This is legitimately a long time coming. I've been wanting to do this for a while now. And with this whole being in quarantine and being home, I'm just like, you know what? This is God telling me to go ahead and get started. Do what you've been wanting to do. Stop making excuses and, putting it off. So here I am. I'm also going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer in my T-zone area just to get some extra priming because I do get oily in this area. So I'm going to go ahead and rub that in. Okay, today I will be using the Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation in the color 322 Warm Honey. This is a matte foundation. I am pretty oily in my T-zone with combination skin, so I like a matte foundation. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and pour it on my wet beauty sponge. This is from Sonia Kashuk. I got this from Target for about $6, very affordable. Again, that is the theme of this video, using affordable makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and pat that all around and then go ahead and blend it out with the butt end of the sponge. How are y'all doing in this quarantine? I know we are stuck in the house and supposed to be social distancing. I know a lot of people aren't doing that as well as they should be. You can't really control that, You can just control what you're doing. I know I have asthma and I don't want to be caught out here in these streets, okay, with the Rona out on the attack, okay? I am not trying to get sick. I am trying to stay healthy as much as I can, as much as I can control, and I can do that by simply just staying in the house. And I am low-key an introvert too, sometimes, so staying in the house is perfectly fine by me. A little bit about myself. Obviously, I am from Chicago. Currently, I work in finance. I do that. I work out. And that's about it. I just love playing makeup. My life is not that exciting. This is just something that I really do love to do. It makes me happy. It keeps me balanced, sane. When I want something therapeutic, I go ahead and do my makeup, and it really does make me feel a lot better. You want to make sure you are blending your foundation in. Make sure you get the ears and then under the chin and the neck area. Just so, it doesn't look mask-like. It looks like it blends into your skin. So, as you can see, this is what it looks like with one layer. I'm going to go ahead and build it up because I do like a full coverage type of look. I do have a few acne scars and nothing too major on like the sides of my face. So I do like to cover that up when I'm wearing makeup as much as I can. I do like a full coverage concealer, but this is foundation. A full coverage foundation as well. Y'all, I am so nervous making this video. Like I said, I've wanted to do this for some time now, but just, you know, being anxious about how people are going to feel about it, what people are going to say, are they going to judge you, you know, it really stopped me from doing this and a lot of other things. And I'm just like, you know what, it's 2020. 2020 has already been a crappy year. Why not go ahead and do something that you like, you know? I did get a little foundation in my brows, so I'm just gonna kind of brush them and put a little bit of color on there to cover up the little spots that got in the brows. Okay, so for the concealer today, I'll be using the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer in the color T100 Golden Amber. So what I like to do, I like to go ahead and conceal really good under my eyes, you know, bring it out a little bit and bring it down in sort of a triangular way. Go ahead and do that on the other side. I maybe have used this concealer once before. I really do like the doe foot applicator. It's really thick and I like that. I don't have to be, you know, trying to get a lot of product out using a small one. So we're gonna see how this goes. Put a little bit on my mustache because ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, on the chin and a little bit on the forehead. I like to go ahead and make a little line down my nose just to highlight that area too. Cute, cute, cute. So what I like to do is let it dry down a little bit so that I can get the most full coverage as possible. What are y'all doing, you know, in this quarantine? I know a lot of people have been saying they had some projects that they wanted to work on that maybe they've been putting off, or, you know, they wanted to start but didn't really have time to do, or they started it and then stopped it for whatever reason. Comment below, what are you doing to stay sane during this quarantine? Are you going out for a walk with your significant other, your family? I know personally, I've just been working out a lot. I refuse to gain this Rona 15. We're not doing that, okay? Because when the summer comes, whether that's 2020 summer, 2021 summer, I'm trying to be ready. You feel me? I ain't trying to be out here in these streets getting caught up in those type of situations. I'm trying to be the best me, the best healthy me that I can be. So I've been working out every day. I've been eating healthy, all of that, and that's just that, you know. I do know working out is not everybody's, you know, therapeutic outlet, but yeah, leave in the comments what you all do to relax during this time. I'm also really quickly blending out the concealer underneath my eye, but I am bringing it up on my eyelids just to kind of prime my eyelids a little bit. So when I put the eyeshadow on there, it is, you know, a primed area, so the eyeshadow will show up a lot better. I'm gonna blend that out, blend it to the gods, honey. We can't be out here in these living rooms and kitchens looking crazy, you know. We ain't going nowhere, but we still want to be cute and blended, you know. Make sure you blend the edges so it doesn't have any really harsh lines. You want to make sure you are blending under the eye, over the eye, and then the edges, so everything blends in seamlessly. Period. Okay, that looks good to me. So what we're gonna do to go ahead and set the other under eye, I'm going to go ahead and be using this Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder in the color, I believe this is the banana shade. So I am just going to pour a little bit in the top, not too much. And then I am going to take the same sponge that I've been using, tap it into the powder, go ahead and tap a little bit on the back of my hand just to get some of the excess product off. And then I am going to go ahead and just stamp it underneath the eye. Be attempting to go ahead and do a simple look, everyday look for, you know, it could be for people just starting out. So I'm going to go ahead and do a one eyeshadow look today. Cool, cool, cool. I'm also going to set those other areas that I put my concealer to, which is down my nose, my forehead, chin, and mustache. You want to set it with a powder so that you know, it can set in place and not move around throughout the day. Cool. And since I just set the concealer and I want to set the other portions of my face as well, first I'm gonna put the top on this. And then I'm going to be using this L'Oreal True Match Pressed Powder in the color Caramel Beige. And this is just a face powder that's like my skin color, and I'm going to be using that to set the place that I didn't set the concealer. And this is just a brush that I got from Amazon. It came in like a 25 piece set. So I'm just going to dip my brush in there and go ahead and pat on the powder on the areas that I didn't set, just to give a little bit of life into my face. And then I'm just gonna lightly dust over those areas where I did put the concealer, just so it's not too bright. So I like to bronze up my face so that I can go ahead and get like a sculpted bronzy look, so that, you know, bring some life back into my face. So I will be using the Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette. Now this is in medium to dark. As you can see, I've used it a lot. I go ahead and take this medium, it's called the Sculpt shade in here, and I go ahead and contour or bronze my face with it. So I'm going to take this fan kabuki brush from Milani, and it's just, you know, like a little thick dense fan brush, and I'm going to go ahead and contour or bronze up my face with this middle shade right here. Make sure you see all that. Make sure you tap off your brush to get any excess. You don't want things falling off or getting places you don't want it to go. So I'm just gonna kind of make this face and follow the natural angle of my cheekbone, and take it around the perimeter of my forehead. And if you feel like you've put too much bronzer or contour powder on, you can go ahead and take that same brush that you use to powder your face and then just go over it and excuse me, I did not mean to dip in there. Go over it to just kind of tone it down. If you want to, you can lightly dip in there and just kind of tone that down if you want. I personally love bronzer, so you know, the more the better. But you know, we kind of go for a little bit of a natural look, an everyday look, so we're gonna chill a little bit on the bronzer. Okay, cool. We are looking good. I am gonna go ahead and bronze up the side of my nose a little bit using this Luxie 207 brush. It's a medium angled shading brush. You can use this for eyeshadow, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it to add a little bronzing powder on the side of my nose. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on the eyes. Like I said, I will be doing a one eyeshadow look. I will be using this Revolution palette by Makeup Revolution London. It is the Pro HD Amplified 35 shade palette. As you can see, it is huge. The look that I'm doing today, the one shadow look, you can do it with literally any color. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a one shadow look. So I am going to grab this e.l.f. blending brush. It just says blending brush. It looks like this. It's pretty dense at the top. And I'm gonna just do an everyday shade, like a brown shade. I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade right here. It's like a deep brown burnt color. Just like with the contour powder, make sure when you dip into the shadow, you want to tap the excess powder. So to get started, I'm going to go ahead and pack on the eyeshadow on the lid just to get the color going. This will be going all over the lid and the crease. We're going to blend it up, but we kind of want to build up some color first. So just to get as much color as we can, just tapping it on the lid area. All over. Make sure you get the corners. We are going to go ahead and start blending upward, so starting at that crease area and just kind of going around the edges. Don't just go up right away, just slowly start at the edges and build it up, and it'll gradually go up as you go. And as you can see, when I blend the edges and it slowly diffuses, it kind of creates that wash of color on the lid, but also up into the crease in this area here. Make sure you don't go up too high right here where it's light, where the brow bone is. You kind of want to leave that area nice and clean to kind of create some dimension so everything is just not one color. And then we'll go ahead and highlight that area as well once we are getting close to the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye as well, using the same technique that I did on the first eye. And this palette is, like I said, from Makeup Revolution. It was very cheap. I actually got it at Ross for about $7.99 or $8.99. Like I said, all the videos and all of the products in this video were drugstore and very reasonably priced. So, and you don't necessarily have to use this particular palette. You can use any palette. Like I said, you can do this with any color. Just step it on the lid and blend it up. Or you can, if you want this same type of look, you can use any, you know, nude or brown palette as well. It doesn't have to be this one. Okay, I like the way it's looking, very blended. I am just gonna stamp a little bit more on the lids so that that area stands out. And I am going to stamp this one as well. Okay, as you can see, that was very easy. It looks really nice, really blurred and blended. And we only used one eyeshadow, and it has a little depth as well, with darker at the bottom and more blended at the top. So very easy. What I'm going to do right now is I am going to go offline, off camera, and do my lashes and eyeliner, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Okay, we went ahead and added some black liner on the top lash line, and I added some eyelashes that I got from the beauty supply store. I do want to say you don't need to wear lashes. I usually don't wear them on a day-to-day basis. I thought it would look nice with this look. The eyeliner that I did use was from Wet n Wild, the Mega Eyeliner. And, you know, I went ahead and put on a nice cute shirt that I thought would go with the look. Got my ponytail popping. You feel me? So we are going to take this BH Cosmetics fan brush in the number 8 and use that same shade here that we used to go ahead and smudge out the bottom lash line, just to kind of blend it in with the top. I'm going to go ahead and take a black eyeliner. You can use any eyeliner, and I'm going to add it to, oh, I know you forgot. My stuff always trying to embarrass me in front of company. But it's fine, we family, we friends. So I'm going to take a black eyeliner and then line my bottom waterline. I'm going to spray my face right now so that everything can get locked into place. And I will be using the Maybelline Lasting Fix makeup setting spray up to 24-hour wear with a matte finish. I'm going to go ahead and shake that up, spray my face just to again lock everything in place. A little bit more. Go ahead and let that dry. How y'all liking this ponytail? I did this hair especially for y'all in this video. It's my first time doing it. How y'all feel? Leave it in the comments how you like my ponytail. Yay or nay. Be nice. But yeah, nay. Or you got some tips what I can do to make it better, let me know. Let me know how you feel. Okay, cool. My face is pretty much dry now. I am going to go ahead and blush, do blush and highlight. I'll be using this e.l.f. blush in the color Always Spicy, which is a very descriptive word that describes me. This is a blush brush from the STOPE brand. It came in the package that I mentioned before. So this is a nice brown terracotta color. This looks great on black women and dark skin. So I'm gonna go ahead, and it's very pigmented, so be careful. And then add it like right on top of the area that I put my bronzer, and a little bit on the cheek. So up this area and a little bit down on the cheek. And then I am gonna kind of pat it on. Give my cheek a little bit of color, bring it up because I'm extra. And to give me that nice, blushing look, I like to add a little bit like on my nose area, not too much, just to, go ahead, blend that in, just to give me a nice blushed look. And if you feel like you've put too much, so you can just go ahead and grab your powder brush and put it over those products to tone it down a bit. Okay, and to highlight, I am going to use the Wet n Wild highlight powder in Precious Pastel 321B. It looks like this. As you can see, I get a lot of use out of it. I love this stuff, and I'm going to use this Farrah brush and go ahead and just highlight the top portions of my cheeks. Bring it up a little bit as well. I'm really extra with the highlighter. You don't have to put this much, but I like to be nice and shiny. Put a little bit on the tip of your nose to highlight that area, and then I like to go down, not a full line, but just a little line at the top, so you can see it's a little here and then a little bit on the tip. Take a smaller brush. This is a pencil shader brush from that Best Stop brush set as well. So I'm just going to dip it and then go underneath the brow area, you can see, to highlight. And I'm gonna go ahead and tone that down in a minute. And I'm just gonna take that, this is just the brush that I use to contour my nose with that brown, and just kind of, you know, tone it down a little bit. You can go ahead and get in there with your finger too. And yeah, we have to do an inner corner highlight. I really do love to just highlight that inner eye area just to open up the whole eye and the whole look. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that here. Lips going. Here I do have this ColourPop BFF3 color pencil, lip pencil, and I'm going to just line my lips with this. You can use any brown lip liner though. ColourPop is from Ulta and it's very affordable. This may have been $6. I will be taking this Milani, it is the Milani lip plumper in the color 08 Soft Rose. This is kind of like a glossy consistency, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add it at the bottom. Oh, y'all see that? Bomb. Okay, this is how we're looking. We have our one shadow look, our new lip, our ponytail is popping. Make sure you like and comment on this video, share it. Please subscribe to my channel. I have more looks coming out, more natural looks, more everyday looks, more complex looks, whatever you want. Just let me know in the comments what more you would like to see from me. Thank you for watching. I hope you like the look and how it came out, and I'll see you in the next video.